Alright, so we figured out that our cattle panel would be best used if we brought it up about 18 inches off the ground. Tomatoes can pretty much support themselves until they get about that height. Then that gives you the rest of this, which is roughly about 6 feet for them to grow up, and then you can tie them to that. I've seen some of these little clips that one of the other gardener channels used, and you can order these online. They're just flower and vegetable clips. I got these actually off of Wish. I got a bag, it's 300 pieces, and it was like $5 or something, but you can reuse them year after year. You just clip them together like that, and then when you take them down, you just push that down and they pop loose. For the they have a little locking mechanism on there that you just pop it through. So how they work is you get your tomato or whatever plant it is, and you slide it around the wire and around the plant, and you just clip it, and that holds it, and it also allows it to blow with the wind so it doesn't just snap it clean off. So that's basically what we are doing right now here today, is tying our tomatoes up. We just had a pretty good little shower, so everything is super muddy at the time. So here's the bottom of the cattle panel, which is very strong. It'll hold, obviously, a cow back, so it'll hold a tomato up. You got this plant that's not quite ready to tie up. It's almost there. It's gonna flip and flop, that's fine. Just let it grow a little bit till you can at least clip it here. Once you get it up here, then it'll take off growing. Then you have this one, which is a very eager tomato plant. It's growing up, and you can see how we've clipped it here and we've clipped it here, and you can see how that allows the plant to sway in the breeze. It's not tied tight, so it's so confined that it just breaks off, and it also allows plenty of airflow, which is very important on your tomato plants. As far as space goes, you know, we kind of do some pretty intensive gardening. We plant ours closer than we're supposed to, but we have good luck. We put plenty of organics into the ground that they can feed off of, and once your tomatoes get so tall, you can start picking off small leaves like that to let some of the air flow through. If you don't have a lot of space, I would definitely do some research on determinate tomatoes and indeterminate tomatoes, and that kind of dictates how big they get. A determinate tomato is going to get a certain height, and that's where it's going to kind of stop. But tomatoes are vines, and if you get an indeterminate tomato, you know, it could grow 8 feet before it stops. So in that case, you know, our cattle panel here is only 6 feet. So if any of these varieties are indeterminate, which I know of at least 2 that are, we may have to extend it up with another piece of wire or something, or maybe zip tie some tobacco sticks to it and tie them so that it can keep on growing and do what it does. But we're a long way from that yet. But right now, I mean, these tomatoes are green. They have plenty of little roots down there, little air roots, and they're doing great. I mean, you just touch the leaf and it smells like you just cut a fresh tomato open. It's looking to be a very good year. I know we've got several different varieties. The ones that are down on this end, those are the ones I'm really hoping do good. They are the Cherokee Purple, which is an heirloom variety. It's been around for a long time, and they are purple when they are done or ripe. So we got some striped ones and some little aromas for salsa. Down there we've got some yellow ones, some Mr. Stripies, which is yellow and red stripes vertically up and down the tomato. I think that about covers it. If you got any questions, you can comment on this video. I'll be glad to help as much as I can. I'll tell you what I know. I won't lie to you and tell you everything's great. So thanks for watching.